I am Othiniel Musana. I'm a gynaecologist, specialist dealing with female genital cancers, and I work at North Park Specialist Hospital in Uganda. So I got to know about Merck Foundation through my Minister of Health, then Honorable Sarah Opendi. We were attending a dinner. We were attending a function that had a dinner, and on the sidelines we had a discussion regarding oncology. I expressed my interest in specializing in gynecology, and she told me about the Merck Foundation. I pursued a fellowship in Gynaecological Oncology at Tata Memorial Hospital. That's in Parel, Mumbai. And I think this was the perfect setup because one is India is a third world country, but at the same time Tata is the center of excellence in cancer care. So it gave a perfect fit for somebody coming from a third world country, but at the same time observing and participating in the care of people in a center of excellence. So the course content was appropriate. Many of the conditions that were in Tata and in India are the ones we observe here, but also the practical experiences and the learning that was given was appropriate to deal with conditions in a third world country at a level of excellence. The structure of the fellowship program and the curriculum of the fellowship program was such that it is geared towards meeting your individual needs as a learner, at the same time also putting you at the borders of science, both the clinical aspects, the research aspects, the biological and genetic aspects. So the course content actually empowered me to access the latest in technologies, the latest in knowledge and information about the cancers that I was dealing with and that I commonly deal with. So I feel that given the structure of the curriculum and the content, the knowledge gaps that I had before were filled, the research gaps I had were also stimulated, and also the leadership in cancer care, because I had a lot of time to look at the leadership aspects with cancer care that come with programs. So I believe that I became out a much better and a much holistic gynecologist than when I left Uganda. So since I came back from India, that's 2019, I was able to establish a cancer care center for gynecology at Nsambya Hospital in Uganda, one of the big hospitals here. And there is a gynecology service that is running and very active. Also, we established a gynecology course at the hospital still, and many of our postgraduate residents are able to complete this course. From the time I came back, I was elected as the president for the OBS and Gynae Association in Uganda, and in that way I'm also promoting gynecology services all over the country and advocating for services to improve for women in this area. The impact of my work and the skills I acquired at Tata Hospital through the Merck Foundation Fellowship Program have been both at individual level for the patients I treat, hospital level, but also at policy levels really. For my patients, many of them have been diagnosed with early cancers, and so as such have been afforded cures, and many of them are now being followed up properly in a proper setup for follow-up, and many will give testimonies that their lives have been changed or impacted by the fact that their cancers were got early. For those that had advanced cancers, many of them will testify that the quality of care, pain control, and improvements in their qualities of life have been impacted by accessing a proper gynecology services. As an individual, I would like to be thankful to the Merck Foundation. I think also, the Merck Foundation is pushed by a very strong person, strong personality, Dr. Rasha Kelej. One of the things I noticed that they followed up almost every fellow to ensure that each fellow was successful in what they did. They did follow up on the fellowship programs themselves, and we had a lot of interactions both at the program level but also with the Merck Foundation team where I was in India, led by Venu. They were really engaged in what we did. They made sure that we were mentored well and followed up well to the letter. And they also learned a lot from our experiences. And I'm sure that with each passing class of fellows, the experience improves. I really had a very good experience. And I believe that I would encourage most of my colleagues to actually apply and go through that experience as well.